How can I tell about God and teach to pray an autistic child who only partly understands speech? Autistic child is a soul just like you. Any soul understands prayer. Each Sunday we make retreats. My employees and I, we gather in our free time. There we are not employees, we are close people. I give them meditation on how to pray. We pray and then we exchange our experience. And so we spend 6 hours together, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. That is the way we rest, active rest. And few Sundays in a row, when I started to pray, a fly landed before me and she stayed there still. The same fly, I remembered it. Every time I started to pray, it landed and it listened. And it was very still. But the fly has no brain. You cannot even say that it is autistic, because there is nothing to be autistic. There is just the soul and wings, nothing else. And still it listened. Why do you think that a living being that was praised with a human body, even though he has some problems with the nervous system, cannot hear your prayer? Just start to pray in your heart if there is a real prayer. Cats and dogs also listen. We have a dog there. My students live in a big house together, 20 people, and it is guarded by the dog. And when we pray, there is a porch, an inner porch. And you cannot hear the prayer outside, but you can in the inner porch. But that's the Vedic dog. It is not supposed to be in the inner porch. It cannot enter the house. That's wrong. And once I go into the inner porch and I see it there, and it hid in the corner and it listens to the prayer. And I ask, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. I explained it to it like the senior. It drew in its ears close to its head and pretended it did not hear me. What happened next? I took it by the scruff of its neck and dragged, and it resisted. And God in my heart told me to leave it alone, that was its only chance to become a human. I let it go. It gratefully looked at me and started to listen on to the prayer. If the dog listens to the prayer, why the human cannot? I see no problem, be that autistic child or not. If a person has difficulties with world perception, then his soul feeling is times stronger. If the person is blind, his soul feeling is 10 times stronger. He cannot enjoy this world, and it is replaced with happiness of the soul. And that means he is times more happy. True happiness only comes from heart and not from outside. And if the person is deprived of some sense, he has much more chances to obtain relationships with God. Any deprivation is a reward. And your autistic child also has a chance at this gift if you start spiritual practice next to him instead of crying for him.